Hello once again. My name is Dale Werner, bringing you the second edition of the Guerrilla Marketing Techniques for Peoplestring. In the first Guerrilla Marketing's video, I showed you how to make this flyer right here, and showed you how to do a screenshot and save it as a JPEG, how to type in, and then you put your little tags at the bottom. And you have that printed up. I do print them in black and white on a bright yellow paper, because if you print them in color, it's like $1 something each, and the black and whites are like a dime, 12 cents, something like that. And so each one has approximately 14 of these pull tabs on it, and so that's, you know, if you make up 10 flyers, that's 140 potential people who you could bring into your string right away. So we're going to go on to the next one. I'll just close that. And here's what I did from there. There we go. Now I took the same type of graphic, but I added some text to it. I added actually my domain name, and then I put sign up for free, and then my domain name, and then all I did is cut this whole thing and pasted it right here, so I have 2 per sheet. Okay, so now each flyer is only costing me a nickel. Now what I do is I have them print up probably 20 to 40 to 50 to 70 at a time. I have them cut it, costs you $1, or you can cut it yourself. Sometimes it's just easier for them to do it. And then you have, you know, if you make 50, then you have 100 flyers that you can pass out to people. And they're small. And what I do is everywhere I go, whenever I buy something in a store, you know, and they cash me out, I give the clerk one of these. You know, sometimes if I see a bag person in the or a box person, what are the people who box up your groceries, see them in the parking lot of the supermarket, go up and go, here, check this out, because they don't pay you enough, you know, working here. And usually they smile and they take it. Sometimes just walking through stores, see an employee putting stuff up on a shelf, I'll go, hey, check this out, you'll like it, you know, check it out when you get home. And like I said, these are guerrilla techniques. You know, these are like, some people might not feel comfortable about that, say, oh, it's a store, you know, I'm not supposed to do it or whatever. You know, hey, you get the word out any way you can, you know, and people want to make more money. Who doesn't want to make more money? So you show them a way that they can make money for free, you know, and they'll go to your site. And so it's awesome. So it's very awesome. So this one is very easy to make. All you do, you know, you do a little screenshot or you get a picture. You can go to Veer. Okay, it's a great site, VEER.com, and you can get royalty-free photographs. Okay, drop them into a photo program or a print program and just put your domain name on it. Okay, and then, you know, do one of these, double it up. You can make them smaller and put 4 per page, you know, then you cut it, pass them out. They're instant flyers, they're inexpensive flyers. If you do 4 per page, what it costs you, 2.5 cents each time you give someone. And the potential of that, you know, the potential of one person signing up and, you know, building a string and doing good and growing as this company grows is worth thousands and thousands of dollars to you. You know, it could be hundreds of thousands of dollars to you, and all you did was hand them a little thing that costs you 2.5 cents to make. Okay, so it's fun. You can make it however you want, you know, get as creative as you want. Let me show you another little one I made up. Here's one. Once again, it's a double up. There's 2 per page, so, you know, I print them, cut them in half. I like the bright yellow paper, you know, it seems to be an eye catcher. And so it says, get paid to surf the internet, you know, in big letters. Generate a huge cash flow, sign up for free, start today. You know, pure and simple. Put your domain name on there. What I will do, not only will I pass these out, sometimes I put them on car windows you know, if there's like a big parking lot full of cars, keep in mind it's guerrilla marketing. You know, it's not your normal marketing, it's guerrilla marketing. And sometimes I'll actually use this as a flyer. I'll take the tape I use is packing tape. You can get it at the dollar store, you know, and it's very strong, and usually it's pretty weatherproof too. And I will put a strip on the side, actually all of the sides, because if it's just on this side and this side, sometimes people will rip it off or something, but if it's all around, it usually stays up a good long time. So you put this in a high traffic area, and you know, hundreds of people can see it. One time I put up a flyer with some pull tabs on a telephone booth, and right after I put it up, I was, you know, still within like maybe 15 feet of it. I saw this lady, you know, who was shopping. She just walked up and stood right there and looked at it. I don't think she took a tab, but you know, hey, it works. They draw attention, and you know, when you're walking along, you see something bright yellow or green or red, whatever works with the text. You see it there in a place that normally you don't see something, you know, you read it. Put them outside video stores, outside Walmarts. Put them on vending machines, telephone booths, car windshields, anywhere you can put it. You can put stacks of them in a post office or in a library. If you have a friend who owns a store, you know, maybe they allow you to put a few on their counter, you know, or sign them up. So those are two of the flyers that I made. I'm trying to look down here, see if I have anything else to show you today. I'm just going to show you this once again. And thank you for coming. You know, if you have any questions, email me here on YouTube, or email me at Peoplestring. It's Dale Warner, that's with an E, W-E-R-N-E-R, Dale Warner at peoplestring.com, and I will answer your questions. If you're not in Peoplestring yet, go ahead, get signed up. And you get signed up at www.peoplestringnow.info, www.peoplestringnow.info. Thank you for watching. My name is Dale Warner. I'll see you next time. Bye.